With today's amazing Edge Walk, Valerie literally took her birthday to new heights. She honored her sister's last wish and proved to Toronto that age is just a number. Brandon Rowe, CTV News, Toronto. York police say that texting while driving is the same as having your blood alcohol level at 0.235 over the legal limit. If legislation changes in the fall, you'll see a change in the fine from $280 to $1,000 and 3 demerit points. It should have been a day filled with congratulations and excitement for Andrew Wiggins. However, there seemed to be a cloud of uncertainty looming over his head. Why? Potential trade talks has the #1 draft pick unsure where he'll lace his sneakers up come October. For parents with kids still in school, the most important thing to do is keep them learning over the summer. Experts say to read with them every day and include things like letters and numbers in their everyday activities. Teenagers came to mourn this afternoon after learning their friend's life had been taken.
Shocked. Just shocked. That was about it.
Police say a recent argument led to 2 groups of teens fighting last night east of downtown Hamilton.
It was short. It was something that transpired over the last few days.
The fight started on Lincoln Street and escalated quickly, leaving 14-year-old Jesse Clark with stab wounds. Neighbors tried to revive Clark as they waited for the ambulance to arrive. He would later succumb to his injuries.
Of course, every effort was made to save his life, and unfortunately they could not.
18-year-old Brody Nichols has been charged with second-degree murder, and police say he and Clark are not strangers.
But there's a lot of siblings, a lot of friends that are all related in this, and they knew each other from just the neighborhood.
We're here at a Hamilton courthouse where a very distraught Brody Nichols was not issued bail. He was ordered to come back to court on September the 2nd. Prosecutors named 12 witnesses. He was ordered not to contact any of them. He remained quiet in court, mostly having his lawyers speak on his behalf. One item of notice was a visible gash on the side of his neck, something that led many of Nichols' friends to believe he too was trying to defend himself.
He was trying to stand up for himself because everybody was telling me that there was several guys on him.
Emotions were high today as many were at a loss for words that this would happen to 14-year-old Jesse Clark.
He was a good kid. He taught everyone how to skateboard. He was not into bad things. I don't understand why it would happen to him and to all people.
Trying to change his life, but fell back into the wrong crowd.
He was trying to get back into school. He was getting his credits, and he just got caught up in all this again.
Brandon Rowe, CTV News. It's a loophole most people are unaware of when it comes to parking tickets. The officer must physically place a ticket in your hand or on your windshield, but becomes invalid if the driver is already gone.
I didn't know that.
Well, City Council knows it has accounted for more than 100,000 unserved parking tickets every year.
This is a problem. We need to solve it. We've got laws that say you got to pay a ticket, but you can just drive away. That seems a little ridiculous.
Don't get too excited about this new tip to avoid paying your parking ticket. One city councilor already has an idea of one way he'll make you pay your dues. This new proposal by Councillor Mike Layton would make parking enforcement officers able to mail your ticket if they're unable to deliver it in person, an idea that many drivers aren't happy with.
That just seems silly.
Mayor Rob Ford also has his doubts.
This is nothing more than a cash grab, and no, I will not be supporting that.
The main concern if this passes is trying to prove these drivers were actually at the scene during the infraction.
Why are you mailing me the ticket? Why it's not on my car? I mean, I may not even be the person.
Layton is sure that they will be able to prove and enforce these tickets when the time comes.
These devices, handheld devices, can do wonderful things these days, so let's figure out how to make it useful for us to help keep traffic moving.
If this is approved, they will still need to have the support from the Attorney General before any changes are made. Brandon Rowe, CTV News.